Hello, welcome everyone to my next video. I am kind of a channel medium, so in writing, and whatever is coming through I can bring to this world without thinking about it. And of course some things make sense to think about later. But sometimes it's good not to think about it, because you can of course then change certain things in its content, or how things should be meant or should be understood or not. So interpreting, so to say, that's the mind, the lower mind, so to say, which is eager to understand everything, and that's the problem with the lower mind. So where we are going to now collectively in consciousness is to receive information from another realm of our soul, of multidimensional aspects that are connected, that are regarding for a focus of peace, freedom, truth, love, compassion, gratefulness, and all of this is connected in the way we receive information with the higher mind. So we are here to step into the higher mind even more, and I feel it like an energy push that's coming to me, like goosebumps on my skin when there's something new which wants to come through. And that's how I say, okay, let's see what's coming. And the way it is, how it works, is just you connect with a certain frequency that is, of course, of your highest interest, of your highest consciousness. For me, for love, peace, freedom, for my soul, the higher perspective, why I'm here, so to bring peace and collaboration and more consciousness to this world. And I do this with toning, or just with some words. I call it light language, or some beep 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 tones. And it brings me into this funnel or tunnel of going into a way of thoughts are coming, sentences are coming, and mostly in English, not always, but if it comes in English, then I have not the time to think too much about if I had grammatically correct all the things. And yeah, that's interesting. And today it's coming in English as well. That's why I started this video in English. And if you're not familiar with channeling, you can Google this. And I also function without channeling, so don't worry. Whatever I do channel in writing can be thought by also your mind in logic, and to bring aspects to it if you want. So I'm also writing books. Now I'm on my second book. Let's see if the first book is going out. I don't know. I'm looking for options now. Okay, so nevertheless, today it's about I got this energy of dragons. I don't know why. It feels like I see dragons everywhere. I'm joking. I'm not seeing them, but symbols of it, yeah. And so I feel there's a strong connection somehow, or actually now for a message, for an energy that's coming and that wants to give us something where we can interact with, and to fulfill soul purposes, actually. Okay. Whatever is coming now, feel free to, or be open to whatever is coming. You can also go and watch something else or do something else for your own, on your own, be creative, or sometimes it's really important to stop looking at something and do something out of your own, creative processes that are coming. Okay, this is part of channeling. Interesting. Normally I don't need to step into really deep trance mode to do channeling. It's coming in my words sometimes when I want to start to talk about something. So it's intermixed. and I don't know why I'm talking about this at this moment, but it's fine. That's the way how we multidimensional beings are working. Yeah, so we are, bombarded with ideas. Yeah, and it's to catch them up, to go for something. Yeah, to have, maybe you have vivid dreams where you have an idea of what you should do. Actually, yesterday it came to me like, you will go and write a book about your mandala stuff, which I have already on YouTube, but yeah, I've not thought to make a book out of it, but now I try it. So let's see if it works. I don't know. This is only little stuff where your mind should not too much think about it and just go for it. And these kind of processes are coming even more. Yeah, you are pushed into the direction, the next steps, which are now really important for you. And the world needs you, the world needs me, the world needs every one of us to interact with each other, to create new possibilities, yeah, that are waiting to manifest here by doing so, by bringing something into this world with our creativity, imagination, impulses, with our capabilities to draw, to write, to fix certain things, to build certain things, whatever. And of course, on the side path, you have some things to solve. Yeah, healing means look, what is it all about? Why is it annoying me? Why am I in resistance to certain things? And then see why it is inside of me. Where's the wound? Where's the healing needed for it in myself? And then you can let go this also. Yeah, every person, every situation out there in the world, which is in conflict or in disharmony with you, will show you something inside yourself. And if you are more clear to all these reflections, to these mirror aspects that are coming into your life, you will see what kind of life you are creating day by day. When you realize everything that is a mirror, a reflection of what or who you are, of what you create, means what you think and what you feel, or what you have been programmed to think and to feel and to judge on the world, on others, on yourself. And it's time to let go of this, to become even more clear what you want to be. And that you don't want to be any longer in a lower mindset that is punishing yourself, that is lowering yourself, that is diminishing yourself in your self-worthiness, that is diminishing you because you think you're more worthy. When you diminish you, if you make you less worth, then you have more worth. Yeah, it's sometimes paradox aspects that need to be seen in a very clear way. And then you can transform and say, I don't make this anymore in my mind to think so. Because we are creative people, we are multidimensional beings, and with everything we think and feel is the creation that we're doing. How we feel and what kind of situations are coming into our life, and what kind of new situations, relationships and cooperative projects, whatever, and at least your fullness, inside, outside, means financially, in peace, in freedom, whatever you really need is fulfilled, and whatever you want to have is fulfilled. Like there's enough for everyone, and not other patterns around like there's not enough. Whether it's inside or outside, these things need to be radically changed. Yeah, I feel this energy now coming through me. Yeah, it's like the worthiness of yourself need to change into clear, higher mind setting that says worthiness is all there is and there's nothing else. So don't put a program on the highest possible aspect of yourself to lower all your vibration. This is not where you're going to be. This is not where the planet is going to go. It's now important to see all this aspects that you wrote inside your own psyche, your own emotions and wounds, how you were educated with your parents, with your friends. Every wound you experienced need to be seen now to healed in terms of I am good, I am a loving, beautiful person. I am so beautiful for everyone and for myself, and I can express this without being judged, without being fear of judgment, without being in any term of fear not to have relationships and so on. This is part of my own patterns, I see, but this is even a broader aspect of where humanity needs to look at now. And this includes being resistant to things that you no longer wanted. That you say, no, I don't go with that. I don't relate to this opinion or this way of thinking, behaving, and judging. Become aware of what we are judging. That we are judging, even in our minds without talking about it. If you go to meditation, you will see even more what is your thought on a certain topic, and let go of that. You are not your thoughts, but your thoughts are running in a program, and you need to see the program. What is this program showing? What's it producing all the time? It's running, yeah? It's like a system, yeah? And you can change that system, and you need to change that system now. It's really important to become aware of your unconscious, diminishing, self-worthy diminishing programs in your thoughts and relating to your emotions, which are giving energy to these programs to create even more. This time will bring you even more into a channel of your own creations. It's like a Zorg, like a principle of being pushed or pulled into this direction where you are focusing on, and to become aware that you are maybe focusing on something that you don't want, that you make your mind too much about problems, that you make your mind up maybe too much about problems of others. And this is time you spend on it. This is energy you spend on it. This is giving food to your program to create your own reality. So become aware of the food or the impulses that come from outside, and if you want to give energy to it. If you want to take this food into your body, it's the same with thoughts and emotions patterns. It's also, do I want to eat this with these ingredients? Is it healthy for my body? And what is healthy for me? Am I choosing to be the sacrifice, or am I choosing to be the winner of my own creation? Because I am here to do this. I am here to be the one who is driving in the car and not on the back seat. Your own car, your own life. You are the creator means stop diminishing problems. Problems, programs, emotions, wounds. Don't judge on others when you are attracted to unhealthy situations where you get wounded. Say thank you for this situation and look on it. What is it? Why am I so sad, so weird, so full of anger, or whatever it might be? Jealousy, it can be, yeah, or other things. And integrate that. Why is it? Am I not allowing myself something? Do I want some others to do something different? Why? I don't need to judge on others. They are creating their own lives. The question is, are you, me, creating the life I really want? Or am I just complaining about what I don't have, what others have, or what I like, but it's not possible? Stop these things in your mind. Everything is possible. Become aware of this. Change your mind, change your thoughts, and your emotions will follow in the future. Don't worry about that. Your thoughts begin Stop diminishing thoughts and become the creator of everything you think and feel, and take responsibility to change, to shift. This world is shifting in consciousness, not by automatically solar storms or energy from outside. It's here that we are shifting inside consciously, because we see what's going on in our minds and feelings, and then say, okay, we don't want this anymore. But I've done that. I have done that. I was trained to do this without even knowing that I was trained. Because we are in these family structures, in these school structures, in these working structures. All is influencing each other, building our world. But now it's the other way around. It's shifting, that we are creating the outside world, and no longer the outside world is creating us in an unconscious, ever-running system. We are giving no programs to this diminishing thoughts, and we give new programs to have another system, another program. And so the world is shifting only by enough clarity of what is going inside. So meditate, become even more aware of who you are and why you're doing this to yourself. Why are you doing this to yourself? Because you don't have enough love for yourself? Because you don't get enough love from others? Okay, somehow there's someone speaking with me, I feel. But maybe this topic is important for you as well. See, feel if it's true or not. Now I get out of this transmission channel when I try to think about it, and it's interesting that every time something is coming through, it's also for me, and it's really pushing, like saying, what are you doing? Look at it. And I feel, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, and it's not that punishing energy is really motivating energy. Yeah, it's coming with a strong voice, but it's coming with a high pushing energy that says, yeah, you can do that because you are that. What you are and nothing else, and change your systems, your programs according to that what you are. Become in alignment, get into alignment who you are. Yeah, it's like your soul wants to bring another input into the system, into the processes of thinking and feeling. But we need to do this consciously, yeah? Otherwise we would never be conscious about what's going on. We are the ball going to one or the other aspect, and that's not consciousness. Consciousness is to become aware of the own programming. That is diminishing, and it's not uplifting. Yeah, and it's not about how we can, what we do against others, because there is a fear program. There is kind of a pattern that is saying you cannot do this because maybe someone else has a problem with this, or is triggered with this, or whatever. We are so empathic people when we come to the awakening of multidimensional aspects in us, that we need to understand that it's okay to trigger others, that it's okay to fall into the wounds of others. So we are no longer punishing our own children if they are kind of triggering other kids in their wounds and kind of struggles arising. This is part of the awakening process, triggering wounds. But to become conscious in the process of solving that is the main and important, the most important aspect to it. To think about it. What's happening here? Why am I feeling so? Before acting. And the deeper the wound, the less we are capable of doing this directly, but it's kind of a training that we can master. And it needs to be mastered. We are still responsible. You cannot say it's coming like a flush and I cannot do anything. I'm overwhelmed. It's fine to be overwhelmed, but then the next time, take responsibility, see the circles which are going on, and change something. Even if it's a smaller step, the smallest step. This brings the change. Don't expect any big changes, even if you think you're capable. When you're in the trigger mood, you will see how capable you are by even doing the smallest step. How hard it is to do the smallest step. And this is actually a big step, because it's so hard to do. But it's possible. So every small step is a big step. Be aware of this. And so with this attention and this attitude towards the now, the future of course, but the now is important because everything is now, you will set new programs. You will set new conscious points to have some anchoring on your stories, on your what's going on here, what am I really thinking about, what's underneath the surface that I am not aware of yet. And still there are some subconscious programs running, and we need to see them now even more. Whatever is outside of us, which is not in relationship to who we really are, fullness, love, compassion, relationships, peace, freedom, joy, if there is any kind of lack of it, be aware there might be a subconscious program running that is prohibiting that. And you need to see it first before you can stop it. So look at what kind of aspects are inside of your mind, your lower mind, your programmed mind, and your feelings, emotional wound feelings that need to be here to see, to feel, and to change. And everything is fine. Okay, I think this is clear. If you need any help with this, of course you can contact me. I can serve as a coach, as an impulse I can give, but in the end you are responsible for doing the work, right? Yeah. Whenever you are called, you can call me. I'm really happy to help you, but still I'm not forgetting that you are a responsible person, so everything I will say is on you. If you see it the same way or if you want to do it in another way. And it's okay. By the way, I speak German and English. Good. So, making the message short, the dragon energy is pushing to see the negative programs that are running inside of us, to really become aware and be of power to say I don't want this any longer and I stop it. And I have the energy of fire to transform it, to totally run a new program of really the worthiness, the powerful being that we are. Always in love and compassion with others, but in strength for what is for us and what is still going to want to erupt as a volcano to bring forth in this world. And it's coming. The energy of the dragons is here to erupt as a volcano, so to say, with the power of who we are, to transform the inner processes, to become more conscious and to change whatever is there which is not in the highest conscious awareness yet. So it can change. Okay, I wish you all the best, and with a lot of love and power, see you next time.